to call?
Business as usual, the same thing I have done for a while. The thing that I was researching, like in the past few hours, is that I think that I don't know if you have done it, but like the fan pages, they can be like for just regular fan pages. By default, they are categorized as e-com. So that is why the page has this score. And seems to be that Facebook sends a survey to everyone that buys from the fan page. And I got bad score because of that. That's what I'm researching. I don't know if it is true, but seems to be that that is happening. The weird thing is that the score went down a lot. It was on 3 and then completely fall down to less than 2 in basically 1 week. That's the only thing that is weird.
Where did you
And
get
that's
your
it.
score?
I mean, when I checked my page, I mean, I don't have a score. It just has a like a little line. Doesn't tell me if what the rank is. How did you even know that you had a rank, like a number?
There is like 2 tabs, and one says comments and ratings, I think. Or you
So
can
I mean,
go.
when we set up the page, I mean, I set it up as community. Is that what you set it up as, community? Because
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of people are doing Blogger. I've noticed that when I did some spying, a lot of people have business pages as a blogger, like Jenny's Health or Kathy's Health or whatever. They use like first person, like bloggers. That's the kind of style of the business pages that I've seen. Because like when we were trained, they're like, just go with community, right? So I've done community business pages, but I was just wondering if there's a difference. But you're doing community as well, community and not blogger,
I'm doing both because you can put like many. I
right?
put community and blogger.
You can have a 10. I think a Facebook recommended have a 10. So you can have a 10 to get the become business partner. So
No. I mean, because you have to designate the business page as something. So are you saying you're designating as a community and blogger at the both together?
But I read said that the other way some web page. I don't know is what's the guy English guy is the group, but he said you wanna be a like partner with Facebook. You have
Can
to
you
have 10
speak up,
pages.
son? Can you speak up because we can't hear you?
Okay, you have 10 pages. I think. Is it okay? Is it audible?
Yes, now it is.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
so you make. But see, do you have that one second back admin? Do you have that profile?
Yeah, in terms that the profile is okay, the DM is okay, the ad account is okay. It's only the page.
So you can switch it page. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That
one
I
of the
did too.
things.
Yeah.
That's one of the possible solutions.
One of my page also was like that I didn't run the ad, but somehow that one is like
But
rejected.
six issue right now is that because the business page is
I
down,
deleted. So I
active, all of his active campaigns are rejected because his fan page got restricted.
Yeah.
That's the issue right
That's
now.
happened. Like you have to appeal first and then wait. If they don't, the give a back, you may have to delete it and bring other page in and start to add new ad. Start new ad. Anyway, there is a one ad that is a limit too. One page can have I think 5,000 ad. If you like if you referenced out like you're using other BM, other profile, you can have 10,000. So I'm using this my friend BM through my sister's account, so I can have 10,000 campaign or ad. I did a research a little bit. If you don't do that, you do with the UOBM, you can have only 5,000.
500, right? Not 5,000.
5,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was 500 is the most.
No, that's a 50 ad. You can have one campaign, but total, the ad campaign is about 5,000.
I would never be able to keep track of that many.
500,000. I did 500.
That must be for the lifetime of it. Hey, you would never have that many going at once, would you?
That's some pretty serious horizontal scaling if you do.
I thought it was a total of 500 ads that you can have. It because the business page will tell you, you can only run 500 ads maximum, like not all at once, but accumulated. Isn't that right?
Yeah, accumulate 5,000. Okay.
I've never had a BM last long enough to do
Right.
more than say 20.
Exactly.
Maybe
exactly.
20 was the max I ever, like when I was testing. But I will say, Sig, I lost a fan page a couple months ago and I added a new one in. And then the BM didn't last much longer. It wasn't like it said I was circumventing systems, or that was the reason it gave me when it disabled the whole account. So yeah, I hope you get it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bet mine lasted like maybe less than a week after I added a new fan page to it. But
yeah, I have the appeal option, but I haven't done it yet because I'm trying to research it and see if there is any other option. What I saw is that you can change the objective of the page and tell Facebook, hey, I'm not selling anything. So I'm trying to research to what that means, because I am not selling anything, but that maybe yes. I don't, it could be just this little difference. So before doing that step, I'm doing a little bit more research, see if someone on the Hive has any idea.
I see.
And go
I
from
was
there.
going to do comment on. Last time I did the same exactly happened. So I appealed.
Mhm.
My page was back. So because I was a lot of ad is going.
But did you have that like that the score of the page was below 2?
No, I didn't have a score. I didn't check the score.
Yeah,
But,
that's the reason that they are giving me, and I have a 1.8 on the score. And it says that every page with lower than 2 is going to be disabled.
Can you talk with Facebook like SMS, Messenger? Can you chat with them? I think
No.
I would chat with them first. Usually go to corner, there is a question mark. You click that one, and then you can actually Messenger will pop up, so you can start the chat. So you tell them, because that one is only they keep the record the Messenger, but not in the record as an appeal. So they usually help sometimes.
Cool.
Yeah, just
I haven't.
maybe there is circle down there. But I usually chat. Your account is a pretty good one. You should get through with the chat. So they have a standby. Or do you have any labs you had before? Communicate with the email then?
With my main profile, yes. This one is a friends and family.
Okay.
I haven't checked in a while. Maybe I have the option now. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Need to
send
check.
the email to them. They usually come back. My case is some Korean lady always come back and help.
Yeah, that's it. And what I have been working is on diabetes assets, and that we're going to see later. I haven't put an ad. I haven't run an ad yet, but working on it.
Thank you, Sid.
Cool.
I like Sid. You are very calm. No matter
Yes,
what.
so calm. Always like so calm, you
Yes,
know?
it's
And like
Korean rainy
Edith, like
season.
she's so focused.
I
Like
cannot change
she's
the rain,
zen.
you know. We cannot change the Facebook, so I have to change it.
He's our Zen
Yeah,
master.
and also in my experience, if I wait a little bit, for example, not doing the appeal today, but waiting tomorrow or maybe one day after, is better. So this time I'm researching that, but also I'm waiting a little bit.
That's better, yeah. Actually, wait a little bit, you know, and then,
Mm.
hey,
Great. So I want to know what Dave's up to. What's going on, Dave? Did you get your account back?
Yeah, so I did. It took 3 days or so. Oddly, when they restored it, it's still restricted, so I can only spend $50 a day in it. But
Oh, that's.
that thing,
Did
so
you-
so that part didn't go away yet. And it says it'll go away sooner or later as long as I don't violate policies for a while. But interestingly, just like what Sig was talking about, I never really paid much attention to that page score before. But after they restored everything, the page score went from 9 to 7. And so apparently it's like a hit on the record. And, you know, hopefully it won't get shut down 3 more times or else that'll drop to 0 as well. But it had to have been a bug because that business manager has been doing weird things ever since the first shutdown, and they've reversed everything I've appealed, they reversed, and so it should be back up, but it's still restricted. So I'm just still running $50 a day in it, and I'm at this point just trying to build spend and hopefully get it unrestricted at some point, but I'll use it as a test account for now because it's the only one that I've got live ads running in. So I'm not going to stop those ads until I have to. So that's good. This I just yesterday submitted 3 ideas for diabetes to my fiber artist to have those. They're not back yet, so sadly I don't have anything to show tonight. But hopefully by tomorrow or Saturday, I'll have some creatives I can throw on the Google Drive. And I did watch the VSLs for both the Revitra as well as the SarahCare, so I'm caught up on that. I was planning to write an ad copy for SarahCare, and I just didn't get to it this week. So that's that. I've been slowly warming up 2 other farmed or purchased rather business managers, and I haven't even started running traffic ads on those yet. So it's probably going to be another week or 2 before I get those up and running, so I can actually run ads. So that's where I am.
So go ahead and
Oh.
review. Go ahead and request a review once more on that account, the one that's restricted to a $50 ad spend. I know
Right.
that even if even if the review button might be on, but they won't let you like type in anything. But I tried it anyways, and then I got everything back.
Interesting. Thanks. I'll try that. Right now, the review one is grayed out, but right below it, it's like recommending I go take the ads course, even though I've already done it on that account. So I'm going to maybe do that again, then I'll try to go back. One of the weird bugs when it got shut down is it cleared out my support inbox. So everything that was in the support inbox from all the previous communications I had with Facebook, gone. And I couldn't, when it was under review, I couldn't even see in the support inbox that it was under review and add notes to it. So
Yeah, there's nothing on mine
Weird bug.
either. I think there is a bug or some type of glitch. Yeah.
I think so. So I'm just happy that one's still alive, and my goal is to get some more up and running, so I'm not limited to that one broken account.
So you have 2 farmed BMs that you're warming up. These are farmed, meaning is it US BMs or is it something that you bought?
No, I bought both of these, so I was practicing with the FB Smash and the bulk accounts buy just to see how that works. So we'll see. I don't have high hopes that those will turn into great accounts, but at this point, I just need ones I can, run $20 tests in and
Right.
find stuff.
I mean, $20 test can get you sales. I mean, like a really high ROI. It's happened to me. So, I mean, and it's happened to Lindsay. So it's worth, it's worth, working with those.
Yeah, I'm kind of being stubborn with the current one that's running at $50 a day, just because I'm getting good numbers and good hops, but no sales yet. I'm at like $300 on that Alive stuff right now.
What about the, are you getting ad impressions?
Yeah, thousands, but
Thousands of ad impressions?
yep.
In the order impressions, excuse me, order.
No,
Not-
no.
Initiate checkout. Initiate
Order
checkout.
impressions. Yes, I'm getting hops to the order, but not very many. So
You are
it's
getting
like
order
20.
impressions.
Yeah.
Then your campaign's good. If there's hops but no order impressions, then there's something not right. But if you're getting order impressions, that's a good campaign.
Yeah, that's that. So far, it
Nick's-
seems
and
okay,
Nick's
but
good- Nick's good with it, right? You're
Yep,
with
so
your
far.
campaign? Yeah.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Just Dave, can you just screenshot over your score, page score?
yeah, if I can find it again. When you guys were talking to Sig about that, I tried to find that page again. I couldn't find it, but
Okay. Yeah,
I'll find it and I'll screenshot it.
Yeah. that'll be-
Where the hell is that? I mean, mine
I-
just has a little like slits, like lines on both, and with no numbers. There's no numbers.
I
So
think I saw that there is a BM score as well. I found it somewhere maybe.
Yeah, I can. It seems like I can only find that page when I'm not looking for it. So I'll have to figure out where it is in the Business Manager.
Yeah. Good.
At least what I checked today, it is facebook.com/ads/customer the line on the bottom, not the
underscore.
Underscore.
underscore and feedback. So facebook.com
Underscore what?
/ads/customer_feedback.
Feedback.
Customer feedback.
And then it's going to show you the page. If you have many pages, it's going to show the one that is default. So you have to go to the left menu and choose the page that you want to see. And then you have two tabs, one with the basic information and one that says comment. Right?
Is it business.facebook.com and then the rest, or just regular facebook.com and then the rest?
Regular facebook.com.
You can share some-
Ads, customer feedback. So that's pulling off of the profiles thing. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I just have lines on that page. So it shows a blue line for both feedback score and weeks restricted, but I can't, there's no numerical value, so I have no idea what that means.
Do you have like a tab on the upper left that
Yeah.
says comments or something?
Hold on one sec, let's find out. So,
Sid send
oops.
a chat. So Jen,
Yes.
You have.
Yeah, I see
you
it.
have a Facebook there in this one? No.
Me, no. This is my Mac. I don't use any of my ads on my Mac. It's all on my Chromebooks.
Check maybe later.
Me neither.
Maybe Lindsay.
Mm. So, okay, I'm sorry, what was that, Sig? So in the upper left, what is it?
Like comments.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can get it on my other profile.
From this page, no. Oh, well, I can look for that later. We don't need to spend too much time on that right now, but
Yep.
I'd be curious to, I'll look around, see if I can find it. Oh, we currently don't have enough feedback to generate a feedback score for this page. That's what it's saying here for me, so.
That means that, so that's the part that I'm not completely sure. We are kind of selling stuff, right? Because we are trying to get people to go to the offer.
Mhm.
So when Facebook sees that, and also because we're using conversions as the objective of the
I
ad
see.
campaign,
Mhm.
they are going to eventually send a survey to those customers that
Right.
they know that they went through the funnel.
Right.
So if they like the product or not, seems to be that they are not liking what I what I
Can
was
we
promoting.
have some vendors so we can have some sales page down our our the pen page could be so
Yeah.
store you can have like some store just I think safe Oppo store not just the the that could be eventually will be good some
Mhm.
manifest not a weight loss one
Yeah.
you can have a genetically everything. See, maybe you can research with them. That one will be good.
Yeah,
Bas-
I remember that the last couple of weeks I have tried again to do tinnitus. So I don't know if that's because those are the angry people, maybe.
Yes, the PTSD guys, right? Yeah.
Tinnitus.
Yeah.
I did that, the like turmeric one. People are angry, what the heck is that? They asking question. Is it like a soap water or like a lot of question come that ad? Oh, people are
I don't,
Okay. Who?
I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but
oops.
can you see?
Yeah, that's the same.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I had. So basically that just means not enough people have responded to the survey to
Yeah,
give you
there's
any
no
feedback.
place
Oh,
to get any, there's nothing to show me, no question mark or comments. Yeah, I think it's because SIG probably, you probably has, measurable amount of sales, so you were getting, obviously, I didn't have enough sales for me to even get that kind of consideration.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm in the same boat.
But consider that a compliment. You're getting a lot of sales.
You're effective enough to annoy people. Good job.
I think that's funny though. He's like, I don't think that's funny. So thank you for sharing.
That's
Let's move on.
another
Okay,
thing to
sorry.
learn.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's up with you, Lindsay? What's going on? What's there to share?
I have a approved ad for conversions for Alive. That was the one I thought I'd
mm,
give a tester on over the weekend. Finally, my BM has enough spend. It was all
Is this
good.
the
All
one
my
that started out with $2?
no,
this-
that one I needed ID verification, and it was a farmed account, so
mm.
I haven't been successful in verifying. So
Oh.
basically, every account I bought, I only have one left that's storing 4 other BMs, and I'm waiting to attempt another one, but I doubt any of them are going to work. They're because I'm in Canada. I think it makes a difference because it's a U.S. farm. It was set up as a U.S. account, and so I think opening it in Canada is the trigger.
Is there any other members from Canada in our inner circle? Do you know? I'm
Oh,
not-
there are others, yeah. And I think what I decided is that I would sort of go through my friends and family again. And now that I know sort of really like my accounts have been lasting longer, now I have a bit better of a system. So now I feel comfortable asking my friends in town here. My sister is the one who's I'm using her account currently. And that also has given me enough time. I have 2 other profiles I've created myself that I'm warming up that are, one is like probably 6, almost 8 weeks old now. And the other one's only a couple weeks old. So slowly just building up the reservoir full of options.
Yep. Those
Um,
doppelgangers.
Yeah, I'd ended up just using my name and my husband's name because I have our ID, and because they seem to ask for ID verification every time. And on SIM cards that I have, I found a cheap Canadian company. It's still $20 for 30 days, but it's the cheapest.
Can I share something with you?
Mhm.
All of my profiles now are doppelgangers for a reason, obviously, because of the ID check. And
Mhm.
so one of them, I didn't use my full name, which is Janine. I used Jen O, and it asked for an ID check for some reason. And I created these fake IDs, so I had to create two. And so I put it on a PDF form because I had to put two images, not just like an ID or passport. And they rejected it. And I was like, okay, this blows it. And the next thing they know, they're like, can you just send us a photo of yourself? So
Yep, I've
I
had that too. Yeah.
I sent a photo of myself and they gave me my profile back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something to try. I mean,
Yeah, they asked that for the farmed profile, and I sent in a picture. Like, I got smart after the third one got shut down, and I downloaded all the photos that they had in the profile,
Mhm.
and I submitted one of those photos, and it didn't fly. I haven't gone back into those accounts to see, but originally it was rejected, and I
well,
sort of
I
walked
didn't
away from them.
obviously, none of my fake doppelganger profiles have any of my photos in it. You know, it's like they're all
Mhm.
That's what
there's
I
a
was going to ask.
cats and dogs. You know, they're all.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm sharing stuff from other groups. I mean, nothing is there that has me in it, right? But for some reason, I sent a photo of myself, and they approved it. And I have two other profiles that's my name, and they restricted it when it was holding BMs. And then I checked back a couple of weeks later, and they approved they gave it back to me. So don't check back, like
I
you know.
should.
Sometimes it take longer than others, but you know, if it's your doppelganger, I
Yeah.
can't even doppelganger, whatever.
Doppelganger.
You know, just don't
Yeah.
like, delete that profile, you know, because you can get it back. Because I got two of mine back, and I was like, I tested it. I was like, okay, if they gave it back to me, I need to know if this is going to be a strong profile for me to put a BM in. So you know what I did? I decided to go and create BMs on it. I created
it worked?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was able to create BMs on both profiles, my doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, is this a weak profile? Is it worth putting another BM and getting shut down? I mean, is this even worth it? So I said, you know, why don't I see if I can create, because, you know, a lot of the times they don't let you create a BM. They'll shut you down when you try to create a BM, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they let me create BMs. So just
Oh, that's good.
something for you to know.
You have a folder called Facebook Graveyard. I'll just have to dig through the graveyard and see all my, because my desktop was getting full of all these Chrome users, right? So I decided, let's just call this the graveyard. And so I have them all in there. I should just go through and see if I strike gold on any of them. That might be good. But yeah, I've got a live, and then I thought the diabetes would be a great one to branch out into as well. So I've watched the Sarah Care, which is great. It's only 8 minutes. And
It
then
was a short VSL, yes.
yeah, and then I
They've
got
a longer one.
The other one is longer, and I made it maybe 15-ish minutes into it this afternoon. And I do like, it's the same guy from that other one, hey?
Oh, the new one, the tonic one, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Biro tonic.
Yes, I mean, it was so boring though, because he's just talking, you know, like
On
there's
and
no movie, you know, there's nothing but
Yeah.
interesting that it's a tonic. So tonic, when I think of tonic, I think of powder, not like supplements. They didn't make that
Right.
distinction. So I don't know if that's like a, you know, like a flat belly tonic is a powder, right? So I don't know if it is or not, but I got this VSL from Vista Clear, you know, because I was running revision, and some Sung shared Tammy's pod call, and one of the guys on the pod call, Nacho, was doing well with Vista Clear, right? So I sent Vista Clear, you know, hey, I want to, you know, can you send me a buyer's list, you know, whatever. And then I created some report with the guy, David. And the next thing you know, he's like, you know, we're pushing this new product. Would you like, it's a diabetes product, would you like to, like, you know, look at it? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at it. And I like that it's a tonic, right? There's only like less than 10 gravity right now. It's a very new product. And then when I clicked on the VSL, it was the same guy as Revita Pro. So I was
Mhm.
like, okay.
Oh,
So I
Revita
don't
Pro.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. The white guy, the bald guy. It's the same actor,
Mhm.
same actor. But I
Yeah,
like that.
same outfit and
Like that
everything,
it
I
was
think.
a product that was a tonic, right? Because everything's a capsule right now.
Yeah, I didn't make it that far into the VSL, but he was just about to tell me for like 15 minutes. So then I was like, I got to make dinner to turn this off. But yeah, I have the email swipes and all that. So I picked out some of the good keywords and whatnot, and from both of them. So I uploaded something to the Google Drive just before a meeting for my sort of first attempt at a ad copy for diabetes. So we can go through that later.
Cool.
Great. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, Sung, what's up?
Okay.
Other than
I'm doing
mindset, other than positive mindset.
I'm doing
What's up?
Revita Pro. You know, Revita Pro
Uh-huh.
had some sales, but I think also they had chargeback and refund, so it's a little bit lower. And also I'm doing with the Lindsay, and we didn't get like with the $50 one, didn't. So we kind of switched back to traffic, and then they got a lot of hubs, but so it's and then CTR is really high. So it's I did a 3-person one, like a month. Never seen like this CTR before, like 40%.
Hmm.
It's amazing, and you know, dollar maybe. I think it was also CPC was like I think it's 6 cents or something. It's incredible. You know, it's but
There's traffic. I mean, you're gonna get
yeah,
that.
traffic. Yeah, so it's and then I'm launching another one. I did with 1 now 7, 116. So we will see what will happen. So,
116.
yeah, because it's I see that way. Looks like they are competing each other. So it's somehow they give a CTR, some of them better one. So I'm researching with I'm doing the traffic ad, but want to see the behavior of Facebook. So once now I've got the new strategy. When we do the test with the traffic and find out which one doing better, so you copy that one. Jonathan usually do that post ID, and then you will do the conversion. Also safer as well. Once you approve with the traffic and you got the post ID, you can go to the conversion, something like that.
So does everyone know what post ID means?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Just
Even I did the 6 ad same time. They approved, all approved. So I did a feed one, this one, you know, that like a feed with the organ is there, and I just did it, and it did go through. So
That's great.
yes, I think Jonathan doing something similar.
yes,
Which product?
Vita Pro, I'm doing.
Gotcha.
he's all in on the weight loss. Sung is
Yes,
unbending. He's just focused on weight
and then
loss.
Jen, I think Jonathan as well. He's doing weight loss, new product.
He's doing what is it called? Neutral.
Lula Lean.
Yeah, but it's not on
not
ClickBank.
available for us yet. So it's
It's
only
not available for us.
exclusive.
Jonathan Ryle is running weight loss.
Couple of men.
That's not available on ClickBank yet. So we don't know. I didn't even bother watching the VSL because I'm like, if we don't have access to it, why bother?
That's reason. Also, one more thing. Can I actually?
But do you know
Mhm.
which one or which it is? Because we can research.
Neutraline.
Not really.
Not neutral.
Lean.
Oh, let me go into.
Lula Lean.
It's not Lula Lean. That's
Yes, Lula Lean.
let me go ahead and talk, guys, because let me find it.
Lula
Go
Lean.
ahead and just I'm looking it up right now.
Also, one more thing is that we have maybe Javier is very busy. I mean, he's a health issue. I have one like a Nick student, Michael. Michael, he's a very active. He's a very good at creative. So I sometimes talk with him a lot. Also, he do very massive action, as Nick said. I was doing ultra lean, and he was doing the new. So he had some sales and stuff. So he may be interesting to join too.
Purolene, it's Purolene. I'll put up I'll send the link on the chat.
Everybody, we can have one more member, or what do you think?
Is he in the inner circle?
Yes, he's an inner circle and Nick student.
He's Nick's student, and he's taking massive action.
A lot of good creative he making with his fiber
Because
he's doing something.
Xavier, obviously, for all the right reasons, is not active with our group. And so I think it will be an advantage to us to have another member who is taking massive action.
Positive energy, and then we will get to add value into the group.
But we wanted to like run it by you guys first. But look him up, Michael Tang, young guy. I'm not sure. Is he from California? I'm not sure.
Yeah, California. He's
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's been on pod calls
Yes.
in our group.
Yes.
Is Les no longer a mentor? She hasn't done a pod call in a couple months.
She's too busy with Google Ads.
I mean, all we have, like, I'm in that one with you, Jen, and it's basically Bonnie and Nick.
Yeah, Bonnie's contents are like irrelevant to me. I'm like, I don't even
Yeah.
know.
No, basically we have Nick, and that's it. But I haven't heard Les do anything in months.
Not many mentors do the weight loss or this one. A lot of people move to Google Ad, and then they do the physical product.
Yeah, I mean, even Jay, which was my mentor, he invited me to start promoting physical products. Like, what are those things called? The drones and like flags. I mean, it's like physical. I'm like, I want to stay focused. Like, I can't keep like being distracted. But that's what they're resorting to, like promoting like physical, like digital cameras. I'm like, I didn't even bother replying to that invitation because
that's their choice. But I think there is two mentors, Nick and Jonathan. They are really focusing on weight loss still.
And Christine.
Oh yeah, Christine. I have still one class with her. She gave a lot of good information to me, so I usually share.
She's been such a great, generous, support to you.
Yeah. She's. I mean, I didn't have a mentorship for 2 months, so she said okay, but she always I can ask something.
Nice. Yeah, it would be fine if Michael wanted to join in and see if he has some good ways to contribute.
And if Xavier's listening in, I hope everything is going well with you. We miss you. We miss you.
Yeah, he can join in back anytime.
Thank you.
No, that sounds great.
Is it okay to?
Is it okay with you, all of you, if we invite Michael Tang into our group? Any objection?
I am okay. I think that you have the reasoning behind is pretty clear, and if we can take advantage of his skills, that will be amazing.
Yeah, always we have to rise up again together.
And he can take advantage of our skills. We bring so many different things to the table. Each and every one of us have unique talents.
Yeah. Janine, the link that you provided, it is from ClickBank. So.
Oh, it's on. When I put in Neutraline, I couldn't. Thank goodness I put the link up. See, that's what I'm talking about. Talent. See, he just found it on ClickBank. I couldn't. What is the gravity?
Is it available? See, no.
Okay,
only
let me,
exclusive.
maybe that's the thing, because
Exclusive, no, only exclusive some certain people.
Neutrally.
yeah, let me see, because when you click on the URL,
There's
you
Pearl.
see the ClickBank logo up there.
Yes,
Mm.
it's through the ClickBank. Yeah, it is.
You're right. I didn't even think about when I put it on the search, I couldn't find it. Maybe here you go. This is great that we're collaborating because I couldn't figure it out.
But
But
that's
only exclusive.
not
Let me go to
Pura,
uh,
Puralink.
yeah, Purely.
Purely. I heard from
Marketplace.
Christine too, only exclusive. So don't tell Jonathan.
Link.
So it's not available to us yet.
Uh-huh. No results.
I know it's you have that religion. You have to get in very early. I think that's what I heard too.
Yeah, but let me check. On the landing page, on every landing page, there is a contact link. So I'm going to write these people and see if they reply.
Oh, that's smart. See, there you go. That's a good. That's
Teamwork.
good.
Yes.
But I think it's worth watching the VSL just to see what the spin is, right?
Yeah,
Because
going back,
their bottle
going
is
back,
boring. The design is super boring.
going back to something that we discussed last week is that Revita Pro, the VSL, at least on my opinion, looks good. It has many similarities with Medicore, like the pace that the guys talk to, the terminology, and also Janine saw the logo that is a little bit similar.
The
So
lightning bolt. The
might be
lightning
the
bolt.
same people.
Levita Pro also they was the Jacob was mentioned about now Gravity pop up like they are number 3 today.
Mm.
I think they up to just the sky up to the 50 Gravity. So it's 50 people are promoting. Definitely.
Okay, so before we start the Sarah Care, can I ask a quick question? As far as sharing, I wanted to create a profile to just hold pixels so I can share it out to my other BMs. When I do that, do I need to create a profile? And do I have to create the whole shebang, the fan page and all that, everything to make it look like it's running an ad to create pixels? Or do I just need a Facebook profile and a BM to create the pixel? I just want to create a pixel library,
Tony.
share it out to other BMs.
You can absolutely just make a pixel in a BM. The trick now is, in order to do all of the aggregate events management, you basically need to make a pixel in a BM, make a domain in the BM, verify the domain in that BM, and attach the domain to the pixel. Then when you share it out, you can share the pixel and the domain to another business manager. The page is optional. The way Nick taught me and the way I started doing it was I made the page in that holding BM as well, and I shared out the page, the pixel, and the domain. The trick he told me is, if you're going to do that, never run ads in that holding business manager or profile at all. So I've got a clean friends and family profile that holds the domains that I've verified in the pixels. I've had limited success with sharing those pixels. Twice now I've shared them out, and the minute I shared it out, it restricted the one that I was sharing it to, or ID verified. So I still have a few left that I haven't shared yet, and I've been doing silo for the ones that I've been purchasing lately, just because I was afraid of losing all my friends and family accounts. So, but that's what he taught me anyway. And so it does, that part does work. Like, I've got multiple pixels, multiple pages, and multiple domains in one business manager as my holding, and then I can theoretically share those out. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Dave. And also, I don't know if you guys watch a Monday's webinar where Jay said that now we can actually create 8 pixels in one domain.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you guys watch the webinar?
I'm halfway through that webinar, so I've
Now-
just
Not only
just
eight,
finished.
Now we can hold, now we can create 8 pixels and one domain name.
not 8 pixels.
Up to 8 pixels. But some go ahead and explain it, but there's a
And then
caveat.
you can put in there aggregate manager. You can take it out, so you have to wait 72 hours. So I've done, that you can put it to two purchase. So with a different pixel. So used to, we put the lead, and then you do the purchase or whatever initiate checkout.
Purchase was the priority, and then lead.
But you put the one domain, you can do the two. One is going to be a priority. Second purchase going to be less priority. So you can put the two purchase with the two different pixels.
For 2 different pixels
Yeah.
is what he's saying. So
So
in like when you go to the manage events, I think it's
That's right.
called.
Yeah.
When you go in there, it'll show your domain,
add.
and then you can add the different pixels and then prioritize them accordingly. Like it allowed me to re-rank them. So when I added the new pixel for the like weight loss, when I switched it in my switched it yesterday, I put the manifestation pixel as the lowest priority, and then I was able to put the health pixel higher priority. So I didn't have to have a second domain verified for my other pixel, which is super helpful now, because
That's right. One domain.
that's a lot of domains for, just running to a different pixel.
Right. Jay was explaining that they got rid of all this new domain creation, because let's say if you're target.com, you're not going to have target.net, you're not going to have target.us, whatever,
Mhm.
right? If you're
Yeah.
a big company, it was creating an issue for them because they were not going to create like subdomains, right?
Mhm.
So they got rid of it, and they said you can add more pixel to the domain. But
Yeah.
thank you for that, Lindsay. You can
Yeah.
you can
Sung walked me through it, so that's how I knew how to do it.
Sung, I'm gonna have you walk me through that some other day, okay? Because I'm very visual when I learn, so it'd be very helpful if you can walk me through that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Okay, now we're gonna get into the game. Let's go over the creatives
You
for
didn't-
Sarah Care.
Yeah. Sid, you wanna? Because Sid, since this one, we can go to creative first. So this creative from who? First one,
Not mine.
2160.
Is it Sig? It's not mine. Is it Lindsay? Is it Dave's?
I didn't put up any of the images, actually. None of the images are mine.
That's
That must be
mine.
Sig's. Yeah, that
Mm.
must be Sig's.
That's mine. So the idea is the one that is named Fit 11. That's a picture that I got from the internet. So I send it to the inner circle artist, and I asked for a vector image. So they gave me the one that is called assignment 2160. I asked them to put something like an infection in the feet or foot, and that's the actual result.
Cool.
I don't know if it is too much red or too much, I don't know, annoying. So that is why I made the one that is called dia_2, and I just put everything in white and black and white, and then I add like a third hand pointed at the infection.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
That's good.
that's my big creative idea.
I did a very similar one. This last one, the last one. I just put it here. You see the screenshot. This one.
I like that with the skeleton.
Yeah, skeleton in the hole. This one I get. But I was putting maybe some science, the science image, and then gonna be put some arrow.
Yes, this is like a template to work with to add other stuff.
Jenny,
Yeah.
you are the expert on that one. Can you?
I'm not an expert, but I have parents that have diabetes 1, not diabetes 2. But you know, if you have one of these infections in your feet, and if it spreads, I mean, you can lose a limb, you know, or it can kill you. This is a very serious disease. So
Yeah, I think you're on the right track with the foot infection. Like
Yeah.
where I work at the hospital on the surgical floor, people don't get amputations because of trauma. They get amputations because of diabetes.
Mhm.
right.
That's who I work with. So yeah, I think that's a real like pain point is foot infections, any type of wound, because their circulation is so impaired that yeah, I think that's a really good image to target.
Right, diabetics, they have a hard time healing. Even if they have a minor
Mhm.
cut, like it's so minor for a normal person, but for them, it can
Yeah.
take weeks and months to heal. And if
Yeah.
that spreads, I mean, it can kill you. You know, it's very
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
So
No, I
when they
think that's
see
a
this,
good.
it's gonna like they're gonna have emotional a reaction to images like this and go, oh my gosh, we want to prevent this from happening.
Yeah, but what do you think about the first image with color? Is it like too much?
I wonder.
I like that image a lot, but I am worried about that red spot just because for two reasons. One, because we know that Facebook doesn't like red, and two, because it's almost too bloody. Like
Graphic, yeah.
yeah, it feels like it could be considered too graphic. I kind of like your idea of going to the black and white to eliminate that, but this one doesn't pop. The one with the black and white one
Mhm.
doesn't pop off the page, whereas this one does, and that red really makes it pop. But then you look at it and you go, ew, gross. And so I feel like it might work,
Bad comment
but
will come.
yeah,
know what?
exactly, might get bad comments.
What if you
I-
went totally opposite and did almost like a bluey purpley color?
Yeah.
It would
Green.
still highlight it, but it's not like a color that's
Makes it look like an
common.
open wound or something. Yeah.
Well, it kind of would. I'm trying to think of like, I mean, green would be gross, orange, yellow.
Well, blue purple would be pretty good.
It's like a
Purple
bruise.
isn't. Yeah.
It's a start of something dangerous, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if you're a diabetic, you'll be like, okay, this is a bruise. It's gonna lead to something deadly.
Yeah.
But I think with the grayscale one, with the finger pointing, I think if you painted the index finger, is what is the finger that's pointing? What is that called? Is that called the
Yep.
index finger?
Yeah,
If
index.
you if you put a little red nail polish there, I think it will. I think it
Oh,
will.
that's a good idea. Draw attention to
That's
the
clever.
And
finger
it's-
as opposed to the wound.
Yes, because red nails, they can't flag a red nail because I'm wearing red nails. I mean, a lot of women wear red nails, you know? I think that will create some attention.
Also,
Yeah, they'll put the eye right there without it being too graphic. Yeah.
maybe some circle. I like.
And if you can animate it, yes, have some type of a something pulsing, like a circle pulsing, like, you know, yeah.
It seems like on that one, it would be, well, it would be easy to do the hand. I'm thinking the black and white one, it would be easy
Coming
to
in?
have the hand coming in and out. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Who has
out
the
of my
technology?
creative scope. So that goes to fiber artists.
Next.
Yeah, we could do the, you can sometimes just zoom the image like towards the foot with the hand, that where it kind of pans towards it. That's the only abilities I have on Video Editor. It's the basic one that lets you zoom it one direction or the other.
The image with the hand inside the shoe with the little the sharp point. I mean, a lot of diabetics have to prick their finger to measure their blood sugar level. I thought that was a pain point. So, and I put the finger in there because it's not a feet, but it's a finger. I don't know. And a lot of diabetics have to prick their finger every day to check their level. I thought it will create a curiosity going, what is this? Is this a feet or a hand? And the pink is really long. I don't know. I actually use this for diabetes freedom.
I like the idea, but I don't know about the salad. Why do you put the salad there?
Oh, it was diabetes freedom. I mean, I should have put something else. They said for diabetes freedom, one of their tagline and one of their selling point was that there's one deadly veggie that can kill you. If you're diabetic, like don't eat this veggie.
Okay,
And
okay.
the veggie is a kale. If you're a diabetic, don't eat that kale. Because a lot of the times, if it's not organic, there's all these chemicals embedded into the kale. And if people with diabetes eat it, I guess it aggravates it even more, because a lot of vegetables, if it's not organic, it's going to have a lot of fertilizer and lots of chemicals, right? So that was one of their selling point with diabetes freedom, like don't eat. So I put a little salad bowl, they're like, what the hell? Why is this salad bowl doing here? But and I put marbles here because that's one of the things you don't want to do. This was animated, by the way, but poorly done by me. I'm a better animator now. Because if you slip on like marbles, you're gonna trip and fall, and God knows what can happen to your feet, So
Mhm.
Very good. You're very creative, Jen. And then storyteller. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, can you refresh that page, because I just uploaded well, there is the first one, just to picture what Janine was talking about.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, that's
Yeah.
I'm checking with my mom every day.
yeah, one of the things my mom complains to me is about, God, I hate, she hates doing this every day. She's like, oh God, like this is one of like those things that you can put on your imagine statement, like
Mhm.
Mhm.
imagine you never having to prick your finger again.
It's
No,
painful. I don't know if you've ever done it before,
Yeah,
I'm
but
scared of
it
the
really hurts because your fingers have so many like
yes,
they're super
nerve.
sensitive, right? Like I don't know if you've
Nerve
ever had to
endings.
prick. Oh, it hurts. I always see them having to do it with multiple people at work, and I just think, oh god.
Yeah. I mean, like
Maria
I'm
usually do
so
10 finger when you got.
Yeah, you
I
have to
just-
rotate around. You have to do your
So,
sugars multiple times a day, right? So
So it's
yeah.
good to put this this I don't know what this thing is called. What is
It's
this
called a
called?
glucometer,
Yes,
or
Look,
test strips is another one they say.
yes. So you can put this image somewhere on your on your creative also. I mean, just to indicate that it is a diabetes ad.
That's true. Like that would be good because it's a visual that would
Yes.
easily be identified.
Thanks for adding that, Sig.
Yep. And then the other images, like feet 7.
7. Oh,
eh,
7.
yeah,
This is a little bit.
I saw that when I was looking on the internet for pictures. I was all, oh, that looks really gross and cool. But I decided not to choose that as one of the ones to work off of because it's just a little too weird.
That's
Yeah.
what a
You need to
peripheral
maybe
edema looks
vectorize.
like. Yeah.
You maybe vectorize, that will be better.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't work one off that one, but it might be worth vectorizing and do something with. I worried it
Okay.
would just be too gross. Like people would again dislike or downvote it on their feed if they saw that.
I think the finger and the feet should have two different like skin tone as a contrast.
Mm.
Like
Mhm.
the finger can be like what Sig did earlier. The feet can be a black and white grayscale, and the finger can be a color. Just contrast.
Okay, I'm going to ask for it to be vectorized.
Mhm. Okay. This one.
And the one feet 1 is pretty much the same, but not that gross.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even see it that, I didn't zoom into this. I didn't
This
know
one?
what that was, but that's kind of interesting.
Footprint, yeah.
This one.
This I didn't understand. I don't understand that. Is this a child's feet? I didn't understand this. Is this like a little kid's feet? I didn't understand.
Yeah,
That
don't
or somebody with
remember.
swollen feet. It could just be
Uh-huh.
swollen feet.
Yeah, that's the idea. So it doesn't pop
Yeah,
by
it makes
itself.
sense. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put something with it somehow.
Yeah. All of these are like
Yeah.
base images that we can vectorize and start working with them.
Yeah.
You have to be diabetics people's mind, not like normal people's.
Yes.
Well, the big one is avoiding stepping on things because they don't have good sensation. So like often people will end up with a cut or a wound because they don't even know that they've stepped on something, or like that's like something really common I see with diabetics because they lose their nerve endings in their feet and hands. They do talk a lot about like the tingling and pain because it's nerve pain. So maybe there's a way to like make like the shooting nerve going like up those feet, because it's a good image of the feet to show, you know, kind of that nervy pain radiating from the foot, like to add animation to that.
So now I want to draw a picture of a foot stepping on a Lego with pain going up the
Yeah,
leg. 'Cause
exactly.
that can happen whether or not you have diabetes.
That's a daily occurrence at my house. You should
Exactly.
hear the swear words that come, and then in the middle of the night you go like this, not wake up everybody in the house.
That's funny. I like that idea.
Okay. So how about this one? You just sit yours. This one.
Yeah. Just another image that I
Hmm.
don't know if it's going to work, but it's something to have around.
Leaving diabetes in the dust.
I like it. There's a story
Goodbye,
there.
diabetes. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we got the scales through this one. Oh,
That
no.
one's kind of gross. I don't know what.
Oh,
Oh,
this
I'm,
one not
I'm
gross.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was an
Feet.
open wound.
Oh. Sparkly feet?
Looks like she
image is
walked through
this?
glitter.
Yeah. Glittery feet.
Yeah, I like that one because I don't know. It looks like it could be candy. It could be glitter, of course, but
Yeah.
looks. You can make a story there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's
yeah,
too bad the color is the same as the couch. If
they're like
the,
the they're like the sprinkles on donuts. You know, like the sprinkles that they put.
oh yeah.
So it's something edible. Yeah, it's like
We can put
diabetes
some-
is all about like sugar level, like controlling sugar level, right?
Mhm.
You can
Now
put
I
some
understand.
text on the top, maybe. You know.
I guess if you just zoomed into the feet, right? Yes. Yes, there you go.
Yeah. You could make them sparkle.
Like this.
There's
Oh,
that
okay.
that
there-
animation one where it's like
There you go.
fairy dust. You could make them glitter
Or just some face.
in the foot.
Or just zoom up and zoom out.
That's really good zoom.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I was
I'm
like, wow,
amazed.
that's a high quality picture.
That is a high quality picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I did, we can do, and anyone can do, like a 1 month free account on shutterstock.com.
Shutterstock.
Oh, a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we can download 10 images.
Okay.
And if
Oh, nice.
we can just cancel the account later.
Yes.
So,
Well, that's good to know.
mhm.
And then this one, Jen. Oh, it's a shit yours, yeah?
Oh no, can you blow this up? Can you blow it up? No, I mean, because you have to, okay, there you go. This is Les's image that was on the inner circle. I just slanted it And this is a rough draft, meaning I never used it. I never like got it I never had a professional redo this, but the hand and the feet is like directly from Les's from the library. But I added the what is this thing called? The orange thing, what is it called? With the
Thumbtack.
that's what I call it, to thumbtack, but there's another name for it. But I call
Pushpin?
it thumbtack.
Pushpin.
Pushpin, yes.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to emphasize the pain point, the danger, but I didn't know how to convey it. So this is just a rough, and if anyone else want to give feedback to it, that would be great.
Is that trying to determine which is worse, to step on a whole bunch of marbles or a pushpin? Because
I think the pushpin is like a signaling danger.
yeah,
The worst part is dropping the glass of wine. That's
Yes.
such a waste.
crimes against wine. Yeah.
I like it in that it makes, I look at it and I go, what the hell is happening? Like, are those bubbles, or those marbles, or those
Yes,
whatever?
right. I mean, it looks like it could be bubbles that I'm trying to pop, right? Like
Mhm.
And I'm like, did that person step on the thumbtack? And if they did, how did they step on it on the side of their heel? So it definitely makes me go, what the heck? So from that standpoint, it makes me wonder, and it's also very eye-catching. I think that would definitely stop the scroll. That green target is very
Mhm.
noticeable.
It was red, originally, but
Mhm.
you're not supposed to use red now. So we can change the green to something else. But this was Les's original creative. And
Mhm.
if we're using a Fiverr artist, obviously they're gonna make it look a little different, right? They're not gonna.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the feet's a little bit too boring. It needs to be a little bit more interesting, right? The feet. And even the marbles can look a little bit more like marbles, right? You don't know what
Yeah.
that is. It's like a very flat, one-dimensional blue bubble, So maybe it'll be even more interesting if it was, those bubbles that kids glow. Maybe if it's more iridescent, who knows?
Mhm. And I don't think you need the wine glass. I think there's enough happening at the bottom.
I'm not sure it adds a whole lot, the wine glass, other than why is that there?
Blood. I wanted to convey blood.
Mm.
Danger.
You and your
Danger.
symbolism. Wow.
Accident, because they're like, why is there a red? I mean, you can get away with the red wine, but you can't get away with other red, with Facebook, right? You can get away
Yeah.
with red nails, nail polish.
Put the red nail on that one then. And
Yeah,
make it
That's-
yeah.
yes.
This one I got some Korean, Ayurvedic, some advertisement. Just simple.
I think this will be interesting if we put all of that weird acupressure stuff on
Superimposed, yeah, on that.
all that acupressure, whatever, all those little drawings that you have on the other image, yeah, that one.
Yeah, this
If you could
one,
put that into here, it'll be interesting. If you put one of these
Mm.
things into there, that'd be interesting.
I'm running with this one with my weight loss Avita Pro 7 approved.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
That's is it like reflexology? Is that the
yeah, you see
yeah.
your
Yeah.
stomach. You push it this point, actually you can sleep well. You got a headache, this one? Like big toe, you can put this one, make headache. So it's pretty good. You do the 15 minutes a day, push it to this point.
It's
Yeah.
missing everything but the lips. Where's the lips? It's
Hmm?
got the eyes, but where are the lips?
Lips.
Where's the lips?
You don't have a problem with the lips?
I see ears. I see ears, but I don't see lips. I see ears and eyes, but where's the nose though? Where's the nose?
I don't know.
I'm gonna change up the creative. I'm just gonna add lips, okay?
Yeah,
And it'll be
yeah,
a
you can.
completely different creative.
This one. A little bit sexual. I don't know.
Mhm. It's
thought that
really
was hilarious.
yeah,
I thought it was
really
hilarious,
eye-catching.
but
Mhm.
it is
Yeah.
suggestive. It's very suggestive. Yes.
I like it though. I think it definitely would stop you mid scroll. Be like, what is it a person? Is it 2 feet together? Yeah.
So we will put this guy. Maybe take I think Christian told me just to take a face away. I mean, you got a little frightened, so it's no
Oh, right.
emotion. Don't show the
Yeah.
emotion.
Yes, it's too cartoony. The face is too cartoony.
Mm.
I think it's very interesting without it. You're right. It looks really interesting without it.
So just take out the whole, like even the t-shirt and the whole thing, or would you just crop
Yeah.
the head out?
I
Just
would
take the
pick
person.
the whole person out.
Everything in the center? Yeah. Because yeah, then you're just left with 2 floating feet and 2 hands.
And the hands should be a little interesting, you know? Put
Yeah. They
woman's
are a little bit odd. 1 long finger. I like that one that you guys did in that other ad where it's just those weird.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Make one toe a
Weird
little bit too long or
fingers.
too fat, or make a
Mhm.
finger it's a little weird.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried that the diagrams are a little too organy.
Too accurate, maybe. Yeah.
The intestines and the liver or whatever that is, the kidney there, they might be a little too
Mhm.
detailed.
You think that will get us flagged by Facebook if it's
Yeah, I feel like it would, because my original, I don't know if you remember, my little half skeleton lady had a very detailed intestines on the right side, and that ad got rejected, and I went in and I edited it and made it much less detailed, and then it got accepted. So
Okay.
something to think about just when it's that graphic. I guess
Right.
intestines gross people out.
So maybe that previous one that had just both feet with the sort of very like it wasn't as detailed, the other
Mhm.
pictures
Maybe
could be good.
Yeah, it might be easy to change those little tattoos to something that is representative but not as detailed.
Hmm.
When there's severed tubes and stuff, it's a little gross. I just uploaded the purple. I changed the red to purple on Sig's one, and I'm not sure it helped a lot.
Okay.
So
this one
Cool.
is just I got we maybe need I can do the 5 artists, you know, or something, and put the
yeah, science object there. Yeah,
and then this one very similar to the 6th one.
Oh yeah,
I-
that's good. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that
got
one.
this,
So
today I just before the
yeah, this looks like a gemstone to me. So I mean, I don't know if Facebook will think it's a wound because it looks like a gemstone. But we know what it is. It's like, oh my god, it's a wound.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that for that reason. Like, it's not graphic enough to make you go, oh, but it's but for someone who's familiar with what diabetes can do to you, that's probably very
yeah,
representative.
can we do some lightning here. Lightning.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one
we
And
could-
for me, I don't know if this happens to everyone on diabetes, but this one you can clearly see that there is some swelling there, like
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
it's bigger than.
Yeah.
And I like that the skeleton's a little abstract. I mean, it's a little weird, like, you know, where the joints are, it's really weird, you know, it's
Mhm.
not.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, it's not completely anatomically.
Yes.
That's not what your foot looks like on the inside, but it gets the point across.
Mhm. Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Mm, okay.
Similar to before, I wonder if that's a little too red.
Yeah.
You can make it
But-
orange, make it orange.
I was gonna say, instead of it, because usually they represent nerves with yellow, so you could always change the the artery, if you want to call it that, the blood vessel. If you could change that to yellow, then it could be just representing nerve, and you could even, again, kind of animate it to pulse or something like that.
Mhm.
So it maybe looks painful, like that, like sometimes if something's pulsing, that kind of indicates pain
Mhm.
without saying pain.
Right.
Good. I think we have
Can we see the purple one? Can you zoom into the one that
this one?
Dave changed the color to
Oh.
purple? Just to see it. Yeah, close up.
This one? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple is good.
That looks, yes.
Pretty gross.
It's still gross, but it's not as graphic, I think, as the other one. So
It looks like there's a little tongue coming out of there.
I know, kind of.
It's a tunnel. Yeah, it's a wound.
Yeah, that's definitely a gaping wound. keep in mind that was me playing in Photoshop in the last 5 minutes just while we were
Right.
talking.
No,
so
that's
it's-
good. Yeah.
It's not
Like
expert
maybe
by
like
The different colors, two
Yeah.
different shades of purple. That's great. Yeah,
Mhm.
looks good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. You
I
guys are
think-
way talented compared to my
Very good.
skills.
You can do same time. Next time we are making the anime right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spot.
that gets a little beyond my skill, but I can change colors. That's one thing I can do.
There you go.
We wanna check. We have time to check the quick ad copy.
Yeah, mine's super short. And I wasn't able to come up with a good headline. Any was anyone
Oh, this is yours.
focusing on headline at all?
Oh, okay. Headline
No.
actually they gave a lot. They gave
In the swipe, you mean?
yeah, swipe pile. Yeah, they have a bunch of headline.
Over to you.
That's it. Yeah.
Sorry, okay. Search for the good file. Oh, actually.
Better.
Wasn't Sarah Care something in the morning before breakfast and something before dinner?
Yeah, they say it a couple different ways. On their like in their frequently asked questions part, this is when they said half a glass of water before your evening meal. But then in the VSL, I think they had it as a morning and an evening. So it could be modified.
Yeah.
I found their information was a little bit all over the place, like because
Yes.
clearly they had cut and paste their VSL. Like they started with one idea and they didn't like. I had a little trouble with it, so that
Yep.
was why it was hard to pull out all the key points because I really didn't find any. But on their email swipes, that's where I found more info. But it did seem like it was from a bigger, longer VSL. Oh, we're dog sitting right now. I don't know if you can hear the. He's chasing a cat.
So we're gonna start with like a 10 creative like last time, at least. Or
What did you say?
we can start with like 10 creative. 1, 2, 3. Like last time we did it with the weight loss. Or 12, or I don't know, something like that. Which one we're gonna go for it, and then maybe at least the 2 ad copy, and then maybe 4 ad line, and then maybe 2 lender or something.
I really like the last 4 sentences.
Okay, it's small.
I do too, actually. I think those are great. And honestly, the whole thing's a good base, but it sounds really uninspired. Like it sounds like someone's talking rather monotone. There's no excitement or social aspect to it. Like it doesn't sound like someone who's excited about their success and are trying to share it. It sounds very, like robotic. Like, I found this discovery and I want to share it. It's. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm just saying I like it as a base, but I think it needs to be spruced up a little bit to make it sound a little more.
Make it more Facebooky. More
Yeah,
social?
exactly. More social.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I was pulling out just the big sort of key things to say, but I get it. Yeah, I
Totally.
hear what you're saying.
You can see maybe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can work
it's
on
good.
that.
Good. It's definitely good bones. I think you hit the nail on the head. You've got the points to be made.
Mhm.
So now it
Now
just
I
needs
gotta
to be
tweak it.
fluffed up. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a better hook at the beginning there.
Yeah,
we-
something.
Can we go
Yeah.
to mine and then we can edit it, shorten it? Because I do have some, it's a little bit more emotional, but then you guys can like condense it.
I love that beginning. For people that have grandkids, that's a
Mhm.
definite pain point.
Dave, maybe you want to type right now, or if you have time, you can share it
Oh,
if you have.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, you can. I think I can unshare. You can share now.
Let's
You
see.
have a drive, Google Drive.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me move you guys over here so I can.
Last time Dave was typing, Lindsay and Jen was saying, and then we did a good product.
Yeah, that was good. Yes, that was so
Yeah,
good. And
very
it went down to grade 3. That was excellent. Like that.
Right.
Cool. Let's try.
Yeah,
this.
just do it on the spot. Otherwise, idea,
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
I mean, the headline is generic. I mean, I just
Sure.
couldn't seem to like pick out. Those are generic ones that I've seen on
You can
the
copy
ads
and
library.
paste it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Can you say things like,
This ad
goodbye
copy
finger
was-
pricks? Can you say that type of language within a
this-
headline?
This ad copy was approved by Facebook. I ran this for
Oh, okay.
Privacy Freedom.
How many saves did you have?
Not many. I didn't do very well with diabetes. I don't know why, but I just didn't. But I didn't do a lot of testing. Let's put it that way. It was supposed to be a safe offer I ran. I wanted to run weight loss immediately after, so I didn't really like focus too much on it. And I mean, Diabetes Freedom was like $25, and it was a digital information. It was not a product.
Yeah.
I heard that there's
Okay.
a lot of like people like they want if you're running a digital product, a lot of people want refunds. So I was like, I'm not gonna spend my ad dollars on this. So it was just
Mhm.
get me to weight loss.
Sorry, I'm still reading here. This is really good, I think.
That's a good one. Unnecessary doctor visits and medical
Mhm.
expenses. That's a good one.
Well, I don't know if I put in the whole ad copy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's the end there. So I think we're missing whatever came after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
let me-
a bit longer, okay? But I'll come and cuddle you. Read books with Daddy.
Aw, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you can be cuddled. Oh.
I'll cuddle you right here.
Multitasking, writing ad copy while cuddling.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the chat.
Okay.
It's just worries and then ... and then tap on the learn more button below to see what I've been doing. That's it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it was almost the end.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, ... because imagine statement, you can have 3 dots.
Cool. Picture. Okay. This is actually really good. As far as I'm concerned, I like it. I think I personally would tighten that up just a little bit. I found that. So does the doctor doesn't have that.
And it's a little bit repetitive. I'm telling you with the tap on the learn more.
Yeah, let's condense it. It is a little long. I wish it could be shorter for sure.
Yeah, I feel like this, yeah, I feel like this whole rest of this can go. I'm so grateful I found this. That seems like that's almost an exclamatory. Rule of 3, this paragraph needs like one more good thing though. I'm so grateful I found it. It saved me from doctor visits, medical expenses, and something.
What if you put the, I have my freedom back right after, I'm glad I found this method. So I finally have my freedom back. And it's, you know.
I agree. Like, I think this would fit really good because
Yeah.
that completes the 3. This one, I like this sentiment, but I'm not sure it's going to fit right there now.
Right. Yeah.
So this is, I love this sentence, by the way. This is really great because putting in prick and milk both gets very sexual for no reason, even though there's nothing sexual about the rest of it, but it makes you go, what?
What?
Tell me more about the prick and milk. I like that.
You didn't even know you were doing that, right?
No, because I mean, my mom
Okay.
always complains about, this
Yeah.
process. So I was like, it was always embedded in my head. And I wanted to stress the, the trauma of it all. That's traumatic.
Yeah. There. Better.
How about putting that at the very beginning? Like the hook?
I no longer feel like a big burden to my family. That's a good hook.
Yeah.
Because a lot of diabetics they're needy, right? Not because they want to be, but they don't want to be a burden to their family. Because they have health issues, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that. That is something that'll, and because it's short and sweet, that can, because that'll show
Fit on
before
that
you hit
first
see
line.
more. Exactly. That'll pull the eye. Whereas this is a
Yep.
good sentiment also, but it's too long to grab your attention before the see more fold.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to name the neighbor.
You know
Like-
what? One thing I learned from Jay is he's like, if you can get away with not using a comma, even if it doesn't make sense, just don't. It breaks up the way we read with our eyes. He said, if you can just to not put the comma, because they're scanning through this. They're not like reading it like the way they read it in a book, a textbook. So they're just scanning through, and if you put commas and like hyphens, it breaks up the whole like flow.
Gotcha. I'm a little bit of a grammar Nazi, so that's okay.
But I mean, Dave, I'm with you. For a long time, it drove me nuts when it's like, don't put the comma. I'm like, what do you mean? It doesn't make sense. And he goes, and then he explained, and eventually I understood what he was talking about.
Okay, I have to share one thing from my ad that I
Yeah,
ran
I think
last week.
now, and I think now, I don't think I need a comma on the now, because it's just, it needs to just flow, because
Yep.
they're just scanning through.
So I had somebody comment that I had used the word loose instead of lose by mistake.
My
But they wrote it's not with an apostrophe. And I wanted to write back, but it's it. Like I was getting in like a grammar war with somebody on Facebook.
That is hilarious.
And
I love it.
I took everything in my being to not write back. You spelled your word wrong too. Like
Did
Oh
I
my
make a grammatical error on the title? I think it's at the Hemingway app.
It's app, yeah.
Is it exist or exists? Because I think
what did you say?
No problem.
Never-
We'll go check.
Paste it.
we'll do this first.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to take a quick look at it, and anyway, we'll dumb it down in a sec.
Oh, it's
Okay.
grade 4 right now. Grade 4, good. It's already over. It's good, but we need to make it to grade 3. That's the ideal.
Perfect.
Is
Okay. What were you saying, Jen?
is the title supposed to be on?
Exists.
Is it with an S or is it, did I miss something?
It's
No. Oh,
exists
this,
with
yeah,
an
sure.
S.
You're correct. Yeah.
Exists. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. Yep. Cool. Okay. So let's go see what they say. Use a forceful verb. I could,
Hardly?
hardly. I think that's no
I
different
think
from
it'll be
barely,
the
really.
same. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's okay. And what are they saying? This sentence is hard to read, is
Hard
what
to
they're saying for this
read.
one.
Then my neighbor shared, then just to say, then my neighbor shared, not ever since. Then my neighbor shared.
My neighbor shared this in there. I think I like,
And
yeah, exactly. I like where you're going with this. So it's
yeah.
the simple natural method with me. And I was able to control this horrible condition and get my energy and life back.
Is there too many
You could
and?
just say, at first I was skeptical. Like if
Uh,
you want to shorten that next thought. Sorry, I jumped ahead. Finish your,
Oh, sure.
I jumped to the next sentence.
There might be one too many ands on there. I agree. Let's see
Yeah,
if
it's just and.
and did it.
That's how grade twos write their stories. It's great. What?
Yeah, that didn't help. So that's really about the same.
Even Lindy's daughter can write this.
She passed grade two, going into third next year.
Yeah.
Next year she'll be writing our ad copy for us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Future Facebook champion.
I'll be in 5 minutes, okay? I'll come in. Yeah, we're just finishing up. Good night. I'll be in soon. Night, night, Mom.
Good night.
They're all
Hi.
saying good night.
Good night, pretty girl. Good night.
She just likes seeing herself on video.
Who doesn't?
You know, kid love virtual land, you know, game and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. So I just broke that into 2 sentences, and that seemed to
Hey,
work that better.
Dave is
Uh,
very good
Ah,
at this.
Dave is, excellent.
Lindsay, what were you saying about this one? About I was skeptical.
You could just make it more concise by saying like, I was skeptical, but now I see it working with my own eyes. And
Yes.
then you could almost make that next thought with feeling, like you could put the feeling sentence with it, the next one.
Yes, no comma after I was skeptical at first. Just because they're just scanning through.
And then you think combine these two, Linz?
I'm thinking with own eyes. Yeah. Because I think that other sentence is fine. Oh yeah, it doesn't like when you say I feel. Passive.
Now I have so much energy instead of I feel
Yeah,
so much.
true. Yeah, now I have. Yeah, that's good.
Now I have so much energy, and look, I wonder if I have so much energy that I look forward to. Does that help anything? No.
Yep. Yeah.
I think hard to read. Before my incredible transformation, those seem like 2 big words next to each other. I wonder if that's bogging
Which,
it down.
now I have so much energy that I look forward to my morning hikes, which is something. Maybe that's
Something that I only dreamed about just a few short months ago or something.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Like, yeah, give it a bit of a timeline, but not make it too specific.
Months ago. No, still doesn't like it.
Yeah.
It did drop that to grade 3 though. I was right. 2 big words next to each other.
Yay!
What it didn't
Two
like.
big words.
Now I have so much energy that I look forward to my morning hikes, which is something that I only dreamed about just a few months ago. I think if you put which is something,
Something I could have only dreamed about. Something I could.
I just took out the I just took the witch out. So something,
Something I only
dreamed
dreamed about. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's cleaner.
Yeah.
All right, let's take make sure the
Okay, I have
original
a
is-
question for you guys. The word function, it is someone that you recognize like right away, or we can find a email
What did you say? Function?
What's your question?
function, yeah, and the first paragraph at the end.
Barely.
that I
Oh, I could
Barely
barely
function.
function.
Uh-huh.
Function just means cope with your day-to-day life.
Working, yeah.
that's a pretty common English word that
Mhm.
Americans use. Like I can barely function means
Mm.
like what
Not
she
the word
said.
Working,
It's
yeah.
very hard to like do daily like the simple tasks basically.
Okay, okay, cool.
And I don't know how to paste formatting.
Oh,
Can we all have it in the same font, please? We're being so
That's what I was just trying to do. Is I know how to do that in Word. I had to hunt
Thank
for it in Google Sheets or Google Docs here. All right, cool.
it's condensed. Is it more condensed?
This should the whole
Yeah.
the whole article. Yeah,
It's much shorter.
Yep.
Easy to read. It's grade 3, so it should be easy to read. It's grade
Mhm.
3.
That's
I
it.
like this a lot.
no, that's really good.
Maybe your next job, you're gonna be an ad copier, not a computer.
Yeah.
You got a future.
Yeah, big demand.
It's great. Okay, very cool. I think that's a real good
Very quick.
real
Mhm.
good thing. Hemingway likes it.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just put some more pain points and make it more social, the one that I just started, and
Yeah, but I think we
piggyback
should
on a
all-
few ideas.
And we should all come up with some headlines. All of us should
Mhm.
think of something.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea. I was going to try to
Yeah.
write one also, so I'll contribute one as well.
Yeah.
But headlines is a good idea.
Still, you can use some of the weight loss headline. Just tweak the little bit, you know. With,
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
some, put like sugar level or type 2, in the headline. That'd be great. To be more specific to diabetes. If you can like incorporate sugar level
Mhm.
or type 2. I heard that T2D was overused, so try not to use T2D.
Mhm.
Use type 2 or blood sugar. Instead, replace that with that. And don't use the word insulin. Don't use the word insulin. That's what I was told.
Okay, that's
not-
good to know.
and-
Excellent. Good teamwork, guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
very productive. We did a lot, you know. Work done.
Lindsay has to go.
I
don't
gotta go
want-
cuddle
Yeah.
my 8-year-old.
Bye.
Hi, Lindsay.
I'll see you guys soon.
See
Bye,
you.
Lindsay.
Bye-bye.
Wonderful.
Yes. Good job.
Good work.
Thank you. So, what are we going to next week? Are you guys going to run this week, or what is your objective with SaraCare?
I don't know. I need.
We can use the
I don't-
same pixels, so it's not like we have to create a new pixel and prioritize it.
Yeah, but at least on myself, I don't have the assets right now to run it, I think. So I need to fix a couple things first.
Mhm.
For me, what I think is trying to do a video of, well, trying to hire uh, Fiverr artist to make it a video. And then send the other images, like the regular images, to the Hive, so they can vectorize them, so we can have like a stock of photos
That's right.
or
We can do maybe
vector images.
one each, so we can get the full. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
they do one at a time. So
Mhm.
I will have my the ones that I have vectorized. How's that? The ones, because it needs to be redone because it's been used before. So I want to I will I have a Fiverr artist I can send it to. So I have something new, and then we can all put in different you know, detailed stuff, you know, whatever it may be. Everyone can use their stuff.
Yeah, but
But-
also we can use like the Hive artists. They are really good at vectorizing stuff. Maybe
That's
not that, not
Yeah.
b-
That's right.
not more than that,
Yeah, they have
But-
their limits, but sometimes I think there's multiple artists, and when I get lucky, there's that one artist. I wish I knew who that was. He does amazing, or she does. But then there's others that do mediocre work. So it
Mhm.
depends on who you get with I see the Ultimate Freedom artist.
Mhm.
So yes, we have our resources. So I'm gonna have those the two that I've submitted in, because I know what I need to ask them to do, and then you can do what you need to do, and Sung, you can do what you need to do with the one with the feed with the animated character. Delete that. And the feed needs to be a little, you know, the details on the organ needs to be a little bit more abstract. It's a little bit too detailed right now, right? And you can use that for weight loss too, you know, that can be reused for weight loss.
Yeah.
So, and I have a question regarding on the inner circle. Like there's been lots of people, including including what's his name, Padilla. What's his first name? The guy that did $1 million. They're all saying that their conversion funnels just stopped. Like nothing's converting right now. What is your feedback on that? What is your feedback on that?
It has been rough since Father's Day.
Yeah.
It was better last weekend. It was pretty bad Monday and Tuesday, and today for me is good.
Okay. Also, that's encouraging.
Mm.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my only standing account.
The last day out account standing.
Yeah.
That's your unicorn account. What a blessing. All right, then. Next week, let's have something more concrete so we can run it after Thursday.
Mhm, mhm.
We have the weekend to run circuit, because circuit, and if you guys can watch the VSL for the new and give some feedback, they do talk about Korean ginseng and that what is it called, Vista tonic, I forget what it's called. What is it called?
Vivo Tonic.
Vivo tonic. They do talk about Korean ginseng as one of their ingredients. Sang Korean ginseng. So, and it's a tonic,
Tonic. What's people tonic?
but the bottle looks like it's more like a supplement, as I'm confused.
Is it
And it's that
diabetic?
the same guy from Revita Pro.
Or
Uh-huh.
diabetic?
So, but he's just standing there with like a green screen background, just talking the whole time. There's like no, you know, VSL with the, you know, those. It's just him having a monologue, basically. So I mean, I tuned out a little bit. Then when it came to the ingredients, I was like, this is interesting. And then, you know, his spin is he bumps into a monk from Laos. So he's getting inside scoop from a monk that's coming from Laos, you know, which is
Why they bring the all Asian stuff?
because Asians are thin, so they think, oh my gosh, if the Asians are thin, they're eating stuff that's, you know, like that, you know, this like
I can
ginseng,
see Lola
red
Lean and from
Yeah.
Jonathan is running exactly Asian formula. They put the here, and we've been had a lot for Chinese and Korean medicine for a long time.
And
Yeah.
but red ginseng is powerful because it's
It
expensive,
worked.
and
It worked. We've been 5,000 years using it.
I'm Korean, so is Sung. I mean, a lot of Koreans, take red ginseng for all kinds of ailments, and it helps.
Definitely, we don't have a less weight loss problem here.
Yes, and Koreans eat a lot of fried food now. So, anyways, okay. Anything you wanted to add? Oh,
Oh, I don't think so. Great work,
No.
you guys, tonight.
but,
Yeah.
so we have an ad copy to work with now. Something you guys can change it up a bit. We have to all change it up a bit.
Mhm.
We don't want the same thing floating around. And next week, if we can have some kind of a punchy headline, that'll be great.
Also,
And
like a lender, usually now very simple one. You do the simple.
yes, I'm noticing the landers are like super simple now. So I mean, I'm not worried about the lander for any of us because we're not gonna put a lot of information.
Oh, see, do you know how to put the the image? Can you clickable in the pre-sale page?
He doesn't do
Preselio?
he doesn't do Percelio. He does
Maybe, but there is a code.
Tree.
You can come the code and put it there. You can do that. Like last time we made some kind of timer.
Mm,
You know the timer.
When I try to put the custom code in for timer, it messed everything up. Like you can't go back and re-edit it ever again. And it makes the page act weirdly. It makes the editor page act weirdly. So
Yeah,
I'm
But
gonna
that's-
do a lot of
once
that.
you put it, you cannot edit anymore. So you have to
Yes.
make a copy, and then you make another one messed up. Yeah.
you have to have a template. Make sure before you put in the clock, Dave, make
Yeah.
sure you duplicate a template so that
Yeah.
because after you put the clock in, it's not editable. I mean, you
Yep.
can't edit it. It's
Yep, I
fixed.
found that out the hard way. Yes.
Annoying. It is annoying though when you have to go back into Blender and make some changes, tweaks. So
Mhm.
you have to start all over. It's annoying.
I think
Yeah.
you can do it that way with the picture. Yeah. I think
That'll be
I-
great if you
no,
could
try.
click on the picture to start the video. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah. I mean, there
That'd be
should
interesting. I'll see if I can figure that out, Sung. I haven't looked at that, but that can't be that difficult. So
yeah.
that can be hard. I mean, because you can do that on any website, right?
HTML.
So,
It's HTML.
yeah, there should be a custom HTML place for that. I'll take a look. I'm pretty good with that.
Thank you.
cool.
wonderful then. Thank you guys for being awesome. I really appreciate every one of you. Every one of you have like special attributes and talents to contribute. And so I'm very grateful to have all of you guys still here. I feel so blessed to know you guys.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Likewise.
With that
Okay.
note, I want you guys to stay awesome and go out there and make more sales.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Good night, you guys.
Bye.
See you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.